Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, let's just get straight into it, darlings. Let's see what is going on. Who did we start with? I believe they started with Portia and Ricky Smiley. They went on a little roller skating date to the legendary Cascade. Y'all remember in the movie ATL with T.I., Lauren London, the twins, all that. Evan Ross. They was in it was based on, the whole roller skating Cascade situation. And I think Roll Bounce too with Bow Wow. I could be wrong, but whatever. So yeah, Ricky Smiley and Portia went on a little date. They were talking to one another, and he was basically telling her that she needs to loosen up and that she needs to just find a way to treat herself and then work a little less. And I completely understand that logic because I'm a workaholic as well. So I get it, but I mean, you have to do what you have to do, right? So bills don't stop, just because you're tired. So shit. So I understand, her mindset as well. But they was talking casually. He was saying, the classic line: you can make all the money in the world, but if you ain't got nobody to share it with, then it doesn't mean nothing. And I'm here for that somewhat, but I kind of beg to differ. I'll be damn you ain't taking my money. I'm gonna have, as soon as we get serious and we think about that whole marriage thing, here's the prenup, sis. Okay, not like I got shit now. I don't. I'm just saying, in the later years of my life, I would have, hopefully developed a career for myself and became somebody. And you ain't getting none of that. What I came in with is what I came in with. What you came in with is what we came in with. Now, if we do some businesses together, then that's what we split up evenly. But other than that, no, player, you ain't getting my escape checks. Y'all see Candy had Todd sign that prenup way back when on her little special child. She ain't crazy. She's dry. Hey, how you doing? But she ain't crazy. Okay. So, what y'all think about Ricky and Portia as a couple? I could sit here and joke and say all this and that about Ricky, but why? I mean, it's all out there, and if it's up to Portia, Ricky, he's fun. He's a personality, for sure. And so he's successful, so, he definitely, she knows him, so, and they're very comfortable with each other. They work together, but, if they do get together, it's just that whole thing of working together. If it don't work out, you got to see this mud every day. Then on top of that, it's just not like he's just a regular employee, just like you just pass him in the hallways, No, he's your boss. So if it don't work out, it's going to get ugly. It's going to create tension in the studio. Everybody's just going to be, it's going to be a mess if it don't work out. So who knows? Okay, so what else is going on? Candy Coated Night. So that noise. I don't know. But so Candy Coated Night. So Candy, she meeting over there with Don Juan and Todd. Apparently Candy wants to buy another property. Don Juan, as her he basically run Candy Coated Nights. He was just like, look, I don't think it's a good idea for you to buy another business. You just recently got the restaurant, however many months ago, is doing well, but you need to slow down. Candy, she's just like, look, I'm just looking for the next venture. They're supposed to open up a Google business on the street. On that street that she that Candy Coated Nights is located. They're getting ready to open up a Google, company, a Google chain or whatever. And so that's gonna be like hotcakes. It's gonna be they're gonna be getting a lot of business there. She wants to buy something across the street. Don Juan was just like, you're doing too much too soon. But of course, it's Candy's money, and ultimately, he has no choice but to do whatever she wants him to do, because she she has the right to listen to him or not. You know, that's the only thing I feel like we're working with people, especially somebody like Candy. Like, you put me in charge as like the business advisor and stuff, but then you're not going to listen to nothing I say. It's just like, well, what the hell am I here for, sis? If you're still going to do what you want to do, I mean, you can as an adult, and since you're the one with the money, you can do what you want to do. But why you got me here, sis, if you just going to do what you want to do? I'm just like, whatever. So she takes Don Juan and Todd down to those big tall chairs where they all be shady at. And so she talks about the whole situation with Nene, where the heckler was in the crowd. Nene was performing comedy. And the heckler was in the crowd and said, you should kill yourself. Then Nene said something bad. And, you know, in a normal situation, this wouldn't be that big of a deal, only because somebody came for you first. But because she's Nene Leakes on TV, responsibility, you know, and then, you know, she was tied with the Escape group, meaning not just Candy. So it was other three girls. They have no kind of emotional attachment to Nene. They don't know her like that. So, you know, it's just like all they heard was that she told somebody they should get raped, and then that was it after that. And so, you know, Todd was kind of on Nene's side. Surprisingly, he was just like, look, what's tea? I don't know what's going on. The fact that she basically was just defending herself, I mean, I don't quite see what the issue is. And which, you know, I'm here for that, because it's not like, you know, somebody came for her, but that's what hecklers do. That's their job, kind of. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody who didn't like the fact that she's a comedian or something didn't pay somebody to do that. People do all kinds of shit, child. So Candy was just like, yeah, I understand that, but it's not just about me, and whoop to whoop and wop to wop. Okay, let's see. Cynthia, she had a little scene with Noelle. She's working in a dentist's office. And Cynthia said that, you know, ever since she was a little girl, she has been trying to, what's she been trying to do? Ever since she was a little girl, she's been interested in the dental tools and all kinds of stuff at the dental, you know, office. She's getting her teeth looked at. You know, she's interested in all that. So maybe Noelle will be a dentist. That's great. Maybe she should hit up Heavenly on Married to Medicine, child. I'll still have to talk about that, child. Ooh, Lord, it's a mess. But okay, so she brought Noelle lunch, and you know, Noelle says that she wants to leave this earth knowing that she helped people, and I think that's beautiful. I think she's a beautiful girl, very smart. She's a good mix between both Leon and Cynthia. And you know, I think that's what we all strive to do at the end of the day. Once we're all dead and gone, we want to say, hey, we did something with our life, and for us to be remembered for the good work that we did on this earth. So yeah, so that was good. So moving on to who? Nene also had a conversation with her son, little Greg. What's his name? Brent. Who looks just like Greg. Oh my gosh, Greg spit him out. With a little bit of Nene, a little bit, I can see it. He's a big, tall dude. And he wants to be a comedian. I didn't know he was funny like that. He's barely said anything, but okay. And Nene was just like, look, my aunt made me go to college, but I'm not going to force you to do that. You need to do what you want to do. As long as you're committed to it and successful at it, then I'm good. And so she's going to hook Nene up with some people that she talked to in the comedy game, and yada to the yada. And, you know, wish him the best with that, you know. Maybe he's funny. Maybe he is. I don't know. It's not to be to say, child. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. So we haven't seen Kenya in a while. So Kenya's back, child. Thank God there was no Kim Zolciak on this episode. Thank God. So we saw Kenya. She's back on here. And she's talking to Cynthia, you know, just twirling around in the skirt that was way too young for her old ass to have on. I was like, Kenya, what you got on, Kenya? This little skirt, just hiked shit up in the back. And I was like, oh, Lord. Then the skirt, it looked like one of them little scooter skirts from 1999. Y'all remember them skirts? with the print and the patterns. I was like, Lord. But so anyway, she talking to Cynthia. She was just like, oh, it's just so hard being a wife and all this, as if Cynthia was never a wife. And I'm just like, child. So she's twirling around and whatever. So they sat down and talked, and basically, y'all know Kenya did the whole PSA for battered women, and she said that she wanted to do something for them to like honor them. So she wanted to get a big group of women who had been in domestic violence situations to come forward and just celebrate them. So she got all the girls together, and she wanted them to donate their clothes and shoes and stuff to them so they can dress up, and so that and she was also inviting Nene, them, the cast, so that they all can watch the whole PSA that they were included in as well. So it's just like, oh, okay, that's very nice. What do I write down here? Okay. So, let's see. Anything else happen of importance that I can think of? Oh, before I actually get to the event, let's see. Oh, Kenya and Cynthia, they were talking, and Cynthia revealed that Kim Zolciak, she sent the cease and desist to Nene, that she can't talk about her anymore, which we all think is crazy. Just leave the show, sis. There's no need for all that. You don't want people to talk about you. Just leave the show. Wouldn't nobody be talking about you, Kim, had you not ever came back, because you don't want to be here anyway. You sick of these black girls and they sick of you. So get gone, girl. I'm just saying, like, you got your own show. If she says that she's in peace and she's in harmony, she's happy, and everybody's jealous of her, okay, well, take your royal ass on to your own show. If I had my own successful show, why would I come back to a show that's full of drama? Why would I do that? Unless it wasn't enough money, enough ratings, and that's a whole nother thing, child. But anyway, oh, she's nauseating, Kim and Sheree. Yes, Donnie, child, yes. Okay, so, let's see. So they're talking, and, Kim was just like, Kenya said that, you can take the trailer park out of Kim and her family, but you can't take Kim and her family, but you can take the, trash and put it in the White House, but you can't take y'all know what the hell I'm trying to say, child. But anyway, I'm just like, oh Lord, Kenya, that's gonna be some tweets, there's gonna be some things. Now she gonna come at you for some shit because you done brought her family up into it. I'm just like, yeah, but I don't know. Everything I say is allegedly and just my opinion, but I don't know. RHOA just gives me a tease that he don't like black people. It's something about him that's just very, I don't know, very master-ish, very he from somewhere. Where he from? He from somewhere, but somewhere up in the cold weather way, only maybe 2 black people that's up there, child. And he just, of course, just gives me a tease. I don't know what it is. I could be wrong. I'm probably not, but Core just gives me a tease where he just don't care for black people. But your wife been around black people her whole life, so sit in that car and wait on her ass. That's all I can say. But like every culture vulture, she uses the colored girls for what she wants. People in general. Anyway, so let's get straight to the party. It was nice. All the ladies was it was nice what Kenya did. It was beautiful. All the ladies looked beautiful that they was helping out, honoring and stuff. Shamia came, Portia came, Cynthia came, Sheree came, Nene came, Candy came. Everybody showed up. Everybody showed up but Marlo for Kenya's little event. We've been getting a lot of Marlo recently. Marlo and Eva did not show up for this. So I guess they just wanted the actual housewives this time. So I was just like, okay. So what else? So Kenya looked gorgeous in her white dress. Everybody looked great. Nene had on some kind of turquoise I don't know, it was a caftan. I don't know what it was. It was questionable though. It was very questionable. Candy looked great in her little dress. What else? Yeah, okay, everybody looked good. Okay, so they're all sitting around talking, and I'm trying to think, what was the conversations like? Okay, so she get up on stage, Kenya. Now we found out that Mark Daly, Kenya's husband, could not show up. But while she was on stage, he actually came in. He surprised her. He actually showed his face. Mark Daly is a very handsome man. He looked like he was in H-Town. Yeah, I remember the 90s group H-Town. Somebody rockin', knockin' the boots. Woo! Yeah, I remember H-Town. But yeah, that's what he gives me tea. Very handsome guy. So he came in and surprised her. They watched the PSA. We watched Cynthia's mother talk about her domestic violence situation, having 2 small daughters. And you know, Shamia, she was going through her thing with domestic violence, and Nene didn't even know that Shamia had went through that. Kenya had dealt with this domestic violence situation when she was 16, I believe. She was dating a guy much older. Watch your kids. So I'm trying my best to help my little cousins out, but child, they 12, 13, 14, 2 boys, 2 girls. I'm trying to do my best, child, because their parents are slack. And watch your kids. There's a 16-year-old girl being with somebody in their late 20s or early 30s is a problem. The only people that like that kind of shit is the Kardashians. Because ain't no way the whole Kylie Tiger situation wouldn't have went down. Ain't no way my 15, 16-year-old daughter, cousin, niece, goddaughter, whatever. Ain't no way. 15, 16 years old, you dating a man that's damn 25, 26. Well, in whose presence? No. Anyway, so yeah, that was beautiful. They all clapped. They all looking around. It was just like, ooh, is that Mark? Is that Mark? They all throwing shade. Nene was just like, well, he upgraded from a cardboard, because y'all know when they was playing the joke on Kenya, oh, this is Mark, you know, had the little fake wedding for her. The episode when Portia apologized to Candy and all that. Child, my glasses broke, child. I'm broke up, child. You know, it's a mess. It's a mess here. So yeah. You know, just watching this entire, well, before I say that, she took Mark around to hug everybody. Mark had made it seem like that he hasn't seen Kenya in a while. So he hugged everybody, and you know, Sheree was just like, oh, this is you in the flesh, yada yada. Kenya walked off for a second, and then so it left Sheree and Shamia talking to Mark. And they was just like, oh, where did you get your nose ring? He was like, oh, I got it in New York. And she was just like, oh, I've been thinking about getting a nose ring. She was like, I haven't seen a nose ring, you know, that small before. I like it. And he was like, thank you, you know, just making conversation. And Shamia was just like, oh yeah, it's very dainty, very, you know. And you know, they was just, you know, slightly talking about him. The only person that was really nice to Mark, and it was genuine, was of course Cynthia. And then of course people argue about Cynthia kissing Kenya's ass or Nene's ass or whoever ass, which she does have those qualities. But still, like when you freshly meet somebody, like you throw shade, like this is why I don't nobody want to come around y'all heifers. This is the exact reason why. Like, you know, it's crazy. And so Kenya and Mark ended up leaving, and Portia and Nene, they talked. You know, Nene wants Portia to own up to something. Portia, her conversation with Nene was just all over the place. She kept going back and forth with saying that Nene needs to do something, or something Portia was saying. Y'all tell me in the comments what the hell Portia was talking about, child. She, you know, basically just thanked Nene for being there for her, which that's all I need from Portia, to be honest. I wouldn't sit there and keep apologizing to them for what? Forget y'all, child. She apologized to the source. which was Candy. She apologized to the person that she hurt. Why the hell she needs to apologize to the group? Fuck the group. You know why? Because I let the group into my house and the group fuck my husband. Yeah, that's right. Faith fucked my husband. Soul food line, child. Vanessa Williams. So yeah, y'all, I think that's it. Now what happened? It just was just like, why is y'all shading this man, child? At least wait till he leave the building. At least wait till the cameras is off, not on. You know, to where y'all can sit and kiki about him. But y'all need to leave some stuff to kitchen table talk. But there's nothing to kiki about him. He's a handsome man. He's successful. King is finally in love. One thing that really stuck, I just can't stand shady people like that. This is why I'm kind of an introvert, and I kind of say to myself most of the time in my life, to be honest with y'all, because I just can't deal with that kind of shit. Like, if I'm nice to you and friendly and smile at you and give you a hug, shake your hand, and you just real dry to me, hey, bye, sis. I only know you for 2 minutes. You hold no candle in my heart, sis. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Nene talked to Portia. Oh, shit. What am I forgetting? I lost it that quick. Oh, Sheree had a scene with her daughter Callie, who's gorgeous, the youngest one. She's home from college. And you know, Sheree was just like, Sheree told her about Tyrone, but she was asking about a man anyway, so Sheree just came out with it. She was just like, I mean, I understand you know, you want to be here for somebody and y'all to whoop to whoop, but you pick a man in jail and all that, and you don't even know when he getting out, and you know, so Callie, we all feel the same way, you know, but you know, that's your mama, so respect her and just support her, but you know, just hide your purses and lock your doors and things. I don't know, she gonna give Tyrone the key to everything, so I don't know, child. Just don't stop coming over. I don't know. Y'all saw Sheree talking on the phone, talking to Tyrone, talking about how he want his man cave, the basement, how he want things to look and be, and child, what power? Sheree, don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. But she will. I already told y'all she gonna give him all her, you know, account number, round numbers, you know. Numbers to the estate, you know, the numbers to her mama's debit card, you know, the PIN numbers, just everything. She's gonna give him all the shit, her social and a copy of the birth certificate and ID and the things you do for love. I'm scared of love, child. I just can't deal with it. I'm nervous about it. I'm nervous. Child, they say next week, Eva gonna be throwing some kind of party. You know, the classic scene that we saw the pictures for, the Halloween party Eva gonna be throwing for her move to Atlanta. They say Eva a witch anyway. Let me get on up out of here, allegedly. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at ItsKingsWorld on Instagram and Twitter, at ItsKingsWorld89 on Snapchat, Chase King on Facebook. Like, comment, subscribe. That was something else I wanted to talk about. I can't remember. It left me. Alright, well, I'll talk about it later if I remember.